Hello everyone, today we will be presenting F5 Distributed Cloud WAF. Securing your apps means protecting your business, customers, and revenue streams. Threats to your apps are universal, while application security technology and expertise has traditionally been difficult to acquire, implement, and maintain. This has become even more challenging as development models and application architectures have evolved to include multi-cloud deployments, API proliferation, auto-scaling, and serverless implementations. With F5 Distributed Cloud WAF, a featured product in the SaaS-based F5 Distributed Cloud Web Application and API Protection (WAP) solution, you can seamlessly add multi-layer WAF protection to any application, regardless of where it's deployed. It protects web-based applications from a myriad of threats by acting as an intermediate proxy and inspecting application requests and responses to block and mitigate a broad spectrum of risks stemming from the OWASP Top 10, persistent and coordinated threat campaigns, bots, Layer 7 DOS, and more. As a recognition of its strengths, F5 has been named a leader in the IDC MarketScape, Worldwide Web Application and API Protection Enterprise Platforms 2024 Vendor Assessment. Also, F5 Distributed Cloud WAF won TrustRadius 2023 Best of Award across 3 categories: Best Feature Set, Best Value for the Price, and Best Relationship. Of course, the best recognition always comes from our customers. F5 Distributed Cloud WAF brings together best-in-class capabilities leveraging the advanced WAF engine with behavioral learning and machine learning adapted from F5 Distributed Cloud Services. It features a robust attack signature engine and advanced behavior threat engine, and leverages threat intelligence from F5 Labs to keep pace with emerging threats in real time. F5's centrally managed cloud platform offers adjacent benefits such as easier audits, policy adherence for applications at scale, and assurance that policies are appropriate for the risks and threats that applications face. The F5 Distributed Cloud WAF can be deployed wherever your apps are deployed while being managed via a centralized SaaS infrastructure. You can now deploy and run modern containerized apps with cloud-native management, consistent security, and end-to-end observability, from the data center to the cloud and the edge. Critical apps become increasingly available to a global audience with a common set of policies and services, deployed efficiently and within minutes. As already noted by IDC in its vendor assessment, quote, Distributed Cloud supports customer hybrid multi-cloud deployments, which provides flexibility to support complex hybrid use cases. The security stack can be implemented across regional edge or POPs of the F5 network, or customer edge, customer private cloud, or public cloud environments. End quote. Threat Campaigns delivers protection against sophisticated, multi-vector attack campaigns via fully vetted attack campaign signatures developed by F5 threat researchers. Let's look at an example of a blocked request and see the details. You will see this request matched a couple of generic signatures, so we identified the attack classes it belongs to. But more importantly, you may notice that the threat campaign feature of Distributed Cloud WAF identified the exact instance of this type of attack. This powerful feature is enabled by default, and it relies on a data feed generated by our security researchers, ensuring not only very quick vulnerability patching, but precise identification of real attacks. And this gives you extra confidence in the actions taken by the Distributed Cloud WAF and more context in your analysis. Malicious user discovery uses the F5 Distributed Cloud WAF's artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML, features. It helps identify clear suspicious behavior and the highest priority threats clients more quickly so you can take action, helping organizations, NetOps, SecOps teams limit alert fatigue, long investigation time, and missed attacks and false negatives. Client interactions are analyzed on how a client compares to others, the number of WAF rules hit, forbidden access attempts, login failures, error rates, and more. This is how you would check the security dashboard for malicious user activity. Select a load balancer and then got to the Malicious Users tab. You can see here the risk score assigned to a user and the activity timeline that led to this score, as well as 2 response actions that can be performed from this dashboard. Block this user or add him to an allow list. Distributed Cloud Web App Scanning provides effortless and continuous identification of all apps and APIs across an organization's digital domains. Featuring one of the industry's most intuitive and comprehensive web app scanners, it automates the scanning process, generating deep and insightful analysis of potential vulnerabilities. By minimizing the attack surface and bolstering the security of sensitive data within app and APIs, Distributed Cloud Web App scanning ensures a robust defense against cyber threats, safeguarding your digital assets while maintaining the integrity of your business. Let's examine a scan that has just finished. You can see the discovered inventory grouped by network address block, by server software, and by service. We can choose to export our inventory at this point. The Recon module already detected some possible issues, such as dangling CNAME records. We can export these issues for further analysis, but we can also initiate a deeper vulnerability scan for a number of select services. We will go back to the services view of the inventory, select one of the services, and create a new scan. This will prompt the scan module to look for service-specific vulnerabilities. We can check the status of this scan by going to the scan module and click on the application that was automatically created. Once the scan is finished, you will notice the dashboard displays an overall security score, as well as found issues grouped by severity in tabular and graphical format. Most WAF vendors are focused on improving the ease of deployment and initial configuration of their products, but what sets apart truly outstanding solutions from the rest is the ability to operate them effectively and efficiently. AI Assistant is the answer to the biggest challenges SecOps teams are facing in maintaining a WAF solution. The need to understand the security posture of every application protected by the WAF, which becomes more challenging as the number of applications increases. The need to quickly consult customizable views of security analytics for each particular application, and the sheer quantity of logs and security events that need to be parsed and then explained, makes the availability of an expert tool almost mandatory. The F5 Distributed Cloud WAF delivers the security, efficacy, and ease of use that today's application architectures require. It supports fully automatable provisioning and integration with CI/CD tools. It protects against OWASP top 10 threats, Layer 7 denial of service attacks, and prevents the loss of sensitive data. It's a better way to deliver modern application security with unparalleled performance and availability at scale. You can deploy and run containers and microservices applications anywhere customers demand, from data centers or colocation sites to cloud partners and out to the edge, offering consistent operations, security, and end-to-end observability.